Greetings, adventurers. Welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master. My name is Anthony Reed, and this is episode 18, and it is part of the Ancient Secrets story arc. That felt like it needed some gravitas. I stood up for the gravitas that needed. I want to give a huge shout out to our patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc who help support the show, who let us do cool things, and there are cool things afoot. We are going to Dragon Con this year. There will be a live panel of the Adventure Inc. show at Dragon Con, as well as our ongoing blood feud with the show that is known as Botched. And that will continue as well at Dragon Con this year. And our ability to do things like that live with other people is because of you, the patrons, and your amazing support that you give to us. And if you're not a patron, boy, are you missing out. Head over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Get on that $5 tier. Get that bonus episode. We're telling some really cool stories with part of Campaign 2 in those bonus episodes. They aren't required, but they flesh out the world a little bit, and there's some really interesting stuff going on I don't think you are going to want to miss. And we have great guests that come and join us there. You can become one of our patrons and get that right into your personalized RSS feed. It'll go into the same feed. We put the episodes up on that feed too, so you can just get everything all in one place. Never miss a beat. Head over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Sign up today. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellery, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
ReedDeeran, the wizard. He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's super wrong. We love Broken Tooth, Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated. Do you have anything in town that you want to do? Before you fulfill this new contract you have with Baron Sildakar.
We could.
Magic shop.
Is
the stock of the magic shop has not changed since the last time you were there.
But wait, no, our pay has not.
Nothing has changed.
We went there and it was like, oh, still can't buy anything.
I don't know, man. I got this. And DeeRan spins one of the little trinkets that are rotating around the tip of his spear or his staff. So it's not all bad.
Yeah, no, that seems super useful.
I love that that's one of your slots. I love that.
You just have a fancy staff.
to be honest, yeah, if you hadn't bought it, Skarpin would have.
Well, I had just picked up Catapult, and so it's going to work out great, when we actually get in a fight, to, shoot stuff off it. But
that's cool.
Get in a fight. That's wild. Anyway,
right.
Is there anything you guys want to do before you go on this quest?
I would, that letter that I wanted to send, I do want to actually send a letter to my father.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, in the letter, it will detail, my sister's missing, and we're investigating some, kind of loosely describe what happened on the Demon Isles and the Void magic situation. And the Void
And you're
creatures.
sending that to Prosperity? You're sending that to Prosperity?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, yeah, because there was an archive on the Demon Isles. I assumed that would probably be the best place to look for this stuff, but we aren't going back there. So maybe he'll have some info.
Okay.
I know how
Right.
you work, Anthony. I'm setting up leads for myself. Okay.
And Skarpin wants to send a letter as well to the Nightholder clan. He's going to address it to the old temple of Oleander outside of the High Basilica. And he wants to ask them, so he says,
We met a very important person, and they said we should talk to Coliesto. Do you know how we could do that? Thanks. Love you and miss you.
Skarpin.
All right, great. I love that. Cool. So you guys send off your letters before you depart. Clearly, Ellery sends a stack of letters that she has piled up. And Deeran does not.
Nope. Deeran spends the time idly one-in-oneing Freya snacks with Freya. One for him, one for Freya. One for him, one for Freya. One for him, one for him, one for him, one for him. Oh, one for Freya.
I like the idea that Belroth comes back to like feed Freya. She's just like already has the bag.
Yeah.
She's just full.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's like curled up, like when animals that are too big to be lap animals just are lap animals anyway, and she's like passed out on top of me, and I'm just like gentle rubbing her.
But because you overfed her, she's like about to scarf and barf because
Yeah,
that's what my cats do. So I assume this is what this cat does.
Okay, so Sildakar left you with a somewhat crude map to a ruin northeast of the Brass Palace. It takes you about a day to get there, and you find yourselves on the outskirts of a forest. There are some smattering of gravestones here.
Oh, fun.
I need an investigation check from everyone.
Who else want to do 20?
8.
5.
14.
11.
Okay. So, Ellery, you are able to tell from the drawing that Sildakar gave you, like the map that Sildakar gave you, has a landmark here that shows like the moon visible through a tree, right? Like the tree is in the shape of a moon, and then the moon is visible through like the center space of the tree or whatever. And while it's not the time of year for the moon to be in that location, you definitely see like the tree that is crescent shaped in its leaf construction that tells you you're in the right space. There are 24 gravestones here. And one of those mausoleums among these gravestones as well. The stones themselves are very worn. It seems very hard to read anything off of them because they are just so worn by time and the elements. It's not very well kept up.
Okay. Well, we're going the right direction.
Yeah, so like now do we just like lean up against these gravestones until they like reveal a secret passageway or whatever? And Deeran like rests on one.
You rest against it, and your body weight is enough that you flip this stone down, like it falls out from under you, and falls right onto the ground.
In the secret passageway?
No, you just knocked a headstone over. That's all.
Darren, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I already did it.
Yeah, but like again, ever. Please, just very, very rude.
Oh, all right, man. And he like sets it back up. And he goes, "Sorry, we just do like we do cremations."
You're gonna need a strength check on that one, bud.
No. The stones are worn and thin.
Oh, okay.
He's fine.
But
it doesn't like. It's very wobbly. Oh, you didn't put it in real good.
I stomp around the ground to like try to
I
mash
hear
it back in place.
Skarpin appreciates
ya.
the effort. So he notices.
Thanks.
Well, is this the location we're supposed to be, or is it somewhere further along? And Belroth checks the map.
If this tree is accurate, then you're in the right space.
Okay.
Maybe the mausoleum is an entrance to where we're supposed to go.
That's a good point.
All right. And Deeran walks up to the mausoleum and shave and a haircut.
2 bits.
No response comes from the door of the mausoleum. The large stone, sealed door of the mausoleum.
Skarpin casts Detect Magic on the mausoleum.
The mausoleum itself does not glow. However, a glow does emanate below the ground, a very bright glow. This magic is similarly not from one of the schools, but it is a magic that you can feel radiating like a bright glow. Oh. There is a connection to it for you.
Oh, there's definitely magic here, but it's under us.
You also can feel 2 other small sources of evocation magic underneath one of the gravestones.
There's evocation magic over there. There's some kind of weird magic under here, not from one of the schools, but anybody see? Maybe,
and he just starts looking around the mausoleum for any sort of tunnel, hole.
Not from one of the schools. Do you mean like? Do you mean like how the Heart of Creation said we would be able to see the magic?
No, not the void magic. This is something different. I'm drawn to it in a way.
And he tries to clarify in his head if he feels like it's
Give me an Arcana check.
to do with undead. 11.
It does not feel like it has anything to do with the undead. If anything, it feels like it might have something to do with the celestial host.
Perhaps my connection to the dreamscape.
And he's still looking around for some sort of entrance.
You said that there was magic underneath some of the gravestones, right? Which one was it?
Yes, there's those 2 over there.
And he points to 2 of the gravestones where he saw the evocation.
Belroth looks for a button or something that might be some sort of magical device that can be activated around those gravestones.
Give me an investigation check.
I will.
Yeah, Deeran's gonna lope on over to the one that Belroth isn't at.
15.
Deeran leans up against the stone.
Okay. With a 15, so Belroth is like, running a hand along it. He's like, feeling like for any grooves or depressions. He's like, running water over it, or he's doing all these little experiments. And then Deeran just walks up and pushes over the other one. Neither of you seem to find anything that has any direct impact on opening or anything like that.
But no, we didn't find any magical device at all. There was no trace
Correct.
of anything at all. Okay.
Correct. I will say the evocation that Skarpin sees is also underground.
Okay.
Skarpin comes around and sees them, like, both Deeran on the ground again with a tipped over gravestone, and Belroth like messing with the gravestone.
He's like, oh no, there it's under the ground.
Oh.
Like, maybe where the burial is.
Oh, like they wore it into their tomb or whatever.
Maybe I can't find a way into this area, this mausoleum over here. No, I hope we might have to dig.
What if we just like open that door?
Yeah, I feel that would be better. Let's start there.
That seems like a good place to start.
And Deeran picks the headstone up, puts it back, dusts himself off, and stands up, and goes and watches them open the door.
As the four of you approach the door, the headstone Deeran just put up falls over.
Deeran runs back and sets it again. Doing the stomping move.
That works.
Give me a strength check to open. Whoever is trying to open this door, give me a strength check to open it.
I think Belroth might be the strongest of us.
Am I? That can't be right. I have a 10.
Yeah, me too. Wow. Ooh, 14.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. The two of you put your shoulders into it, and you shove against this heavy stone door. You can hear the scraping of stone on stone as the door slides slowly open, revealing a space for you to be able to squeeze through. Dusty, dry air blasts out of this as you open it up. And you now have access to the inside of this mausoleum.
Oh, well, I don't know why we didn't do this in the first place. I just assumed it was locked.
That's a reasonable assumption.
Thank you. Let's go.
Okay. The four of you and Freya enter the mausoleum. Immediately inside this place is stairs down. Immediately there are stairs down. And there seems to be some sort of light emanating from down below.
All right, we might be heading in the right direction, yes.
You walk down the stairs. Give me an investigation check.
18.
Everybody or just Skarpin?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
11.
9.
18.
So Skarpin and Deeran, it strikes you that while there are some spaces here inside the mausoleum for caskets or corpses to be put to rest, there it is empty. There does not appear to be anything actually in here inside the mausoleum part.
Hey, man, normally, like, bodies go in here, right?
Yeah, you'd think they spent all this money to build this place. You'd think they'd fill it. Seems like a nice place to rest.
What about... and Deeran puts his hand on, like, the altar and just kind of tries to, like, lean against it to see if it slides.
It slides across the floor.
Deeran.
There's nothing under it or behind it. You just slid it.
Sorry, man. I just... trying to find a place to hang out, It's tricky in here.
Yeah, no. Well, let's keep going. Let's see if we could find these those that are supposed to be in these slots here.
He doesn't want to find them.
Wait, do you think they're, like, alive? Or
I mean, it's definitely possible.
And
You remember, it's not always just alive or dead.
yeah, I was trying to find the word that you guys want me to use for that. You know, like we call them undead, but you know, I know it like
Fun dead.
no, the different.
Funded?
We don't know if they're fun or not, Ellery. We don't know what they're going to be like.
Oh, the run dead kind.
Ellery, I like that.
Like when you want to be running away really fast.
There's two genres, fun dead and run dead.
Like, oh, fun dead. Or like, oh, run dead.
No, they're not dead, though, right? That's the whole thing.
But that's where the un comes from.
But then when you put it in run...
Well, it's just an R. You just add the R, dear.
No, but the way she put the space in there, man, like, it's different. Now...
I think there might be a
you know
parentheses
what?
situation around the R or the F.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then-
exactly.
Down the stairs is a stone hallway, similar in construction to the mausoleum. It looks like it was probably built around the same time, but it leads underneath the cemetery. In this stone hallway, about halfway down, still glowing to your eyes, Skarpin, are two torches, or I guess sconces on the wall, that are lit with a blue flame.
That's already a lit flame here. Some sort of magical flame, it looks like.
and
As you walk near it, no heat is coming from the flame.
can you do a religion check to see if it has anything to do with divine magic?
You may.
14.
You know that this type of flame is sometimes used in rituals, but that it is, you've never seen something that has lasted like this before. Like, because it's very clear that you are the first ones in this hallway in a long, long time. And these are still burning.
Yeah, Skarpin notices the dust on the ground, the footprints that they're creating.
I don't know if they were creatures, run dead, fun dead. They haven't been down here in a little while, at least. So maybe that's reassuring. Let's keep going.
Give me perception checks.
Deeran fails.
This is a listening perception check, if that changes your opinion any.
Nah.
19.
What?
7.
Huh?
You say 18, Steph?
19.
19.
14.
Ellery, you hear what sounds like distant chittering down the end of the hallway.
She's gonna hold up her hand and kind of point to her ear. Do y'all hear that?
I do now.
Deeran gets a 4 on this new perception check.
So, Ellery, you may give me a nature check. No one else can.
11, 12.
Okay. The chittering sounds, it sounds very resonant and deep chittering, like from a creature that is large.
You don't hear it? It sounds like...
I hear that.
That's what it sounds like down the hall, though.
It sounds.
Oh no, man. I don't hear it.
Belroth withdraws his longbow and readies to prepare to whatever we're about to fight.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea to be ready.
All right. And Deeran, as we like move further, because we're moving further from the light source, right? The like magic light.
Yes.
Deeran is going to cast light on his staff, so that he can see.
Okay. You move down this passageway, and suddenly the stone changes significantly. It's still stone here, but it's very different work. And what was a mausoleum now kind of looks like almost like an aqueduct. And as you come into this space, it looks like the remnants of an old aqueduct that was once used as like some sort of hideout. As you come down here, there are like tables and chairs that are ancient looking, just like they've been down here forever. And a bunch of rooms off of this center chamber. Now all of you can hear this chittering.
I hear it now.
Has Belroth heard a creature like this before?
Give me a nature check.
All right. It's my bread and butter. He has not. I mean, I rolled an 11, so it's not that bad.
Has Skarpin eaten...
I will say, as a chimerologist, you may have advantage.
Woo!
This feels like...
Ooh! In a parallel universe, no idea. In this universe, 25!
Okay. Yes. So you believe that sound that you are hearing is coming from the large insect-like Umber Hulk.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these in person in a while.
The real problem, though, is that you hear two.
Oh. Does one of them sound smaller, like a child and an adult, or two, God forbid, mating Umber Hulks?
You're not sure about their current state of copulation, but they are definitely...
I just feel like they'd be very irritated if we interrupt.
They are definitely both adult Umber Hulks.
That's good. But
What's
it's also
good,
not
man?
good. I don't know.
What
Anyways.
what are you talking about, man? You keep talking to yourself. Like, what are you hearing?
Sorry. We are about to encounter an Umber Hulk. It's a big insectoid-like creature. They're very angry. They're very fierce. I think they have... The one I saw had copper skin, but I don't think that's normal. But they're basically big insectoid hulking behemoths, and I hear two.
Are they like... Are they like... We've got them though, right? Like, this will be easy?
I have no idea. I've never seen a one alive before, but I've definitely dissected one. And boy, let me tell you, its internal organ structure is fascinating. Do you know insects, they don't have blood. They actually just have lymph. It's not blood.
No, I'm interested, Belroth.
No, they don't. This doesn't have blood. It has lymph. They just have like a clear fluid that like passes through them.
Do you think that I could eat it?
One way to find out.
No.
Do you drink blood? Do you drink bug blood? Bud blood?
Bud blood.
I've never tried
Here,
bug blood
summer
before.
2021.
And Deeran gave her some bud blood, and she didn't like it.
Bud plug. Bud blood.
I didn't dislike it. It was very tasty.
If Budweiser did make some sort of blood substitute, they would spell it BLUD, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bloodweiser.
Yeah.
Blood light.
Blood heavy. That's the
Blood
extra
O
iron.
positive.
Yeah. The extra iron version is blood heavy.
Quench your anemia. All right. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I think maybe I'll go in front. I'll go first. Deeran, keep that light pointed this way.
Okay. And he sticks his staff out, like above his head more.
Skarpin, before you walk forward, just remember, believe in all the strength inside you. Let my song support and guide you. And now you have bardic inspiration.
Remember that, Ellery. Thank you.
Anthony, is there anything about an Umber Hulk that I know, like, I want to know what I can look up or what Belroth knows that might be advantageous. Without
Give
metagaming,
me-
effectively.
Like
Yeah,
their Achilles heel.
or just like their patterns of movement, like how they move through, how they attack, how they typically like interact.
So I will say this: you've earned some of this already, and I will tell you that in a moment. Roll me another nature check at advantage to see how much else you have. How about that?
24.
Okay.
That means I'm gonna roll bad later.
So you know that Umber Hulks, they're about 10 feet tall. They're big creatures. But they are tunnelers. They move by burrowing.
Okay.
Additionally, you know that an Umber Hulk, one of the ways that it catches its prey is by paralyzing them with its sight. So it can disorient people by staring at them.
Okay.
If you lock eyes with an Umber Hulk.
Okay. Everyone, there's two important things to know. Number one, about an Umber Hulk. Number one, if you see a burrow, a big hole that something dug, the Umber Hulk is probably near. Number two, try to avoid eye contact because it will disorient you and try and paralyze you with its vision.
Sorry,
So be
one more time, Belroth. Like,
Paralyzed with his vision, Deeran.
yeah, I just when he gets all like lectury, I like zone out. You know, man.
Yeah.
well, just Deeran, do what you do best.
All right,
Don't make eye
let's
contact.
do it.
Oh,
Yeah, as Deeran's staring at your shoes, he nods resolutely.
just burrows. They may also dig underneath us, so be aware of that.
That's
But if
where
we
I
catch
look.
them if we catch them unprepared, then maybe we can get the jump on them. But I don't know. I don't know much about their vision otherwise. I don't know if they're like will be blinded by our light. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we will. We'll figure it out by doing it. Let's go.
So Skarpin, you're going to throw open the door?
Skarpin kicks open the door.
Of course. I should have known. The room beyond, apart from having two Umber Hulks in it, seems to be like a place that was used for housing a bunch of like people staying here, right? There's like a bunch of beds in here. The space is cramped. So you have this large room that you're in, that has a stairway going off of it and a bunch of other rooms attached to it. And then you have this room that probably housed 6 people sleeping in it. Those are the two spaces you have available to you. So that room is big, but not as big as this center room that had a bunch of tables for like a meeting space. So those are the two places that you have available to you. If you want to try to open up some other rooms, you can, but you can decide, which of these rooms you want to move into. Both Umber Hulks are in that space.
When Skarpin kicks open the door, what do? Do they notice us?
Oh, yeah, you kicked open the door. Their attention goes to you, and I would say roll initiative.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You can decide how you're going to die.
In which room you're going to?
Yeah.
Yes.
4.
23.
I didn't even mean to do it this time. Deeran, with his +1 dexterity, has a 2 initiative.
Belroth has a 16.
Okay. The Umber Hulks act first, after Skarpin kicks down the door.
He was going to close it.
Whoops. One of them immediately burrows underground.
Shoot.
The other one lumbers toward the doorway and gets in close to you.
Oh.
It takes... it makes attacks with its claws as it comes in to try and get you. It hits with the first one.
Oh, no. Belroth, these things are terrible.
For 12 damage.
Bah!
And then it tries to bite you with its mandibles. That also hits.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Much lower this time. No, I guess maybe not.
Oh, boy.
For 15 slashing damage.
That's the opposite of lower.
Maths, am I right?
The first,
Yikes.
it's fine. Everything's fine. The first roll was low. The second roll was max. It's so it worked out to be average.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yeah, it's tearing into you. The second one, you can feel the ground rumbling underneath as this creature burrows into the dirt below you, and it pops up in the back of the line. Like behind you guys. So now there's the Umber Hulk in front of you and an Umber Hulk in the room behind you.
Great.
Oh my
And it's your turn.
What a
That's
joy!
That's so cool, Anthony. Thank you.
Friggin' A. Well, Skarpin panics and like hides behind a shield a bit, but casts spiritual weapon above the bug. And in the form of this kind of yellow, it's like almost like a rectangle, but like kind of misshapen and it's a little poofy. So what it's going to do is just going to smack down on top of the bug with the spiritual weapon.
No. Hold on. A yellow rectangle and kind of poofy.
Yeah, it's a spiritual
That
weapon.
makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, I know exactly. what
Yeah,
it
I don't
is.
understand what your problem is, Anthony.
Jeez.
I guess I'm going to need a little bit more to visualize what exactly we're talking about here.
Yeah, I mean, you might have seen him like on like your sleeping mat. You might have one, resting under your head. So similar to that, but like really like one really dense one. He's gonna smack the bug with it.
God damn
Anthony's
it.
head is
Yeah,
on the
it's
floor.
combos, Anthony. It's exactly what you're thinking. It's pepperoni pizza combos, right? Right, Mikey? That's what you're saying?
Yep.
You want your spiritual melee weapon to be a fucking pillow?
It's he doesn't control it completely. It's just part of the dreamscape. He's just like, what can assist me in facilitating maximum dreamscape power, and that's what
I love this.
that's what he's always come
A
up with.
pile of feathers. That's what I'll hit them with.
No, it's really dense. It's a dense.
Yeah, it's like
Anthony,
a
a ton of
yeah.
Foam.
It's memory foam, yeah.
A ton of feathers weighs the same as a ton of iron.
Hey, that's better.
She's not wrong.
That's my response
actually really
instead.
clever.
So he
Okay.
swings.
This is my fault, honestly. So
It's a pillow of holding, but in the pillow of holding, it's got a ton of feathers.
you still went with feathers?
Yes.
All right. So you summon
Filled with
your
pennies.
you summon your pillow to hit them with.
Yeah, that really, it's smack him. So he's going to not use his bardic inspiration because he rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah. The feathers. The pillow does not hit even. It just swings overhead.
Yep. That's his action, but the pillow is still floating above its head.
Yep. Sure is.
Isn't spiritual weapon a bonus action to cast?
Full action to cast, bonus action to use.
Ooh. Actually, yeah, casting time 1 bonus action.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So he used it this round, though, right?
That's how it works. When you cast it, you
casting
use it.
Yeah, you create, when you cast, make a melee attack. Oh, great.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, you get an action also.
Then he pops up from behind his grandma's shell and takes a swing with
so
the
good.
quarterstaff.
Yeah.
So good.
For a
man.
9.
Spiritual weapon's the
Just
best.
For a 9. So he pops back behind his grandma's shield,
Great.
having done nothing.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, Deeran starts panicking when the monster pops up behind him. And all he remembers is Belroth saying, "Don't look at it." And so he whips around holding the staff that is still illuminated and stares directly into the light of the staff and focuses on the memory of the spinning coin that is at the top of the staff as he flings his wrist. Power shoots out of the necklace around him into the coin and fires off into the Umber Hulk behind him. And it has to deck save.
It succeeds. They are rolling very high today.
Fuck, yeah. So the coin shoots off into the hallway and smashes into the wall and explodes. Because the coin takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. So
Okay.
I assume. Yeah. That is 17 bludgeoning damage that the coin takes.
Okay. Why doesn't everyone give me a dex check? A dex save.
Well, because I shot it
including Freya.
away
right?
from them.
Why doesn't everyone give me a dex save?
Cool.
18.
14.
9.
Belroth rolled a 14, and Freya rolled a 18.
Okay, the threshold is not very high for this. So you slam the coin into the wall, and it hits with such force. The whole complex down here, in its ancient decay, shakes, and the rocks of the ceiling crumble and begin to fall. Now, the big chunks are pretty easy to avoid. And you all move to safety as the dirt falls. One rock does smash down onto the head of the Umber Hulk that Skarpin is fighting. And so that creature takes a little bit of damage. The other one avoids the fall. You do feel like that was like a powerful... If that were to happen many times, this would get real dangerous real fast.
Great.
Okay.
Got it.
You could still, just don't miss, I guess.
Belroth is going to focus on the Umber Hulk behind, shoot off an arrow. Using his favored foe, not using his bonus action.
God, I love fighting Umber Hulks.
Why?
That's your favorite foe.
Freaking love it. Anyways, it was a 23.
Okay.
So D8 plus a D8 plus a D4, I guess. That sucks. 4, 5, 6. 9, and then Freya's going to charge. Would Freya be able to attack the one that Skarpin is dealing with? Or
it
is
would
it
have
too
to
narrow?
push past Skarpin into that room.
Or climb up his shell and jump over him.
Or climb up his shell and jump over him.
Yeah, like we practiced.
In that case, oh god, I'm so scared. I guess Freya attacks the Umber Hulk behind us. Scared.
She's
for her.
supposed to be your other tank anyway, right?
I know, but she
Basically.
doesn't have nearly as much AC as Skarpin does.
That's good though, because neither does Deeran.
She
True.
attacks.
This thing was ready for some Deeran flesh.
18 plus, I guess 7.
Hit.
Oh no, that's not plus 7. It's plus my spell attack modifier, which is not 7. God, I wish it was. 18 plus 4.
Hit.
Cool. It charges and does an extra damage, so it does a D8 of damage and a D6. And it has to make a strength saving throw. So it takes...
As a large creature, it has to make a strength saving throw?
If the target is a creature... If a beast moves 20 feet in straight line and hits with a maul attack on the same turn, the target takes extra damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw against your spell DC or be knocked prone. It takes...
What's your spell DC?
Not very high. Fucking 12.
It is not knocked prone.
I didn't think so. Either way, it takes 6 plus... sorry. Lots of... I'm looking at a bunch of different pages. 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Yeah, Freya leaps up onto the creature, digging into it, and the Umber Hulk reels back, but is dealing with this intrusion of its privacy. Its personal space.
Rob, clarify for me. Belroth's arrows are metal arrows, like a normal arrow, right?
Yes. They are not magical arrows.
Right. Just normal arrows with a metal head.
Yep.
Great. Ellery looks at the Umber Hulk that just got shot with an arrow and sings, "Glow, heat it up, glow. Iron, silver, copper, or gold. All of it is going to glow." And she casts heat metal. So he's going to burn from the inside, baby.
Yeah, okay. He is unable to drop the arrow out of him.
Yep. So, 2d8 fire.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good. What's 14. And he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That's very
great.
helpful.
He tries to attack Freya.
At disadvantage.
He takes both of his claw swipes at the creature, all up on him. Misses with the first one. Misses with the second one. You can tell that the arrow that is searing him on the inside is having significant impact to his ability to combat Freya.
Good.
But he does try to go with his mandibles to attack Freya as well. And also misses. That was 3, like 18, 17, 19. But also
Disadvantage.
3, 4, 6.
Yeah.
Woo! Team pet.
Okay. The other Umber Hulk, she's going to attack Skarpin. The claw comes down at her. At Skarpin. It hits. This one's got your number, Skarpin.
Yeah.
It's got your number.
He's about to take it home.
You take
Answer?
7 from the first claw.
Skarpin's down.
You're down.
Yep.
Okay. It charges through after knocking you down, and moves toward the rest of the group. So I guess it's now square with Ellery. But it doesn't have any more. It's not going to attack again because it can't.
Great.
Took its action, and its move.
Great.
It's you guys again.
So yeah,
Skarpin,
Ellery,
give me that death saving throw, Skarpin.
11.
That's a success.
Yeah.
And Ellery's gonna right away to Skarpin. Fights aren't easy, wounds could kill, but if I can help it, none of them will. And cure wounds. So that is 11 points of healing.
Excellent.
And as my
Just pops up.
Great. And as my bonus action, I'm going to give the guy with the arrow 8 more damage.
Okay. So just a note on logistics. When you are down at the start of your turn, I'm always going to make you roll. That will be your action.
Okay.
So by being down at the start of the round, you're down for the round.
That makes sense.
Got it.
That tracks. So as he hears the singing behind him, Deeran points a finger gun at the Umber Hulk currently engaged with Freya, and what color is necromancy? It's black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a black ray shoots out from the pendant around Deeran's neck, and it's a spell attack, a ranged spell attack. So that is a 15 to hit.
Which spell is this?
Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay, 15 to hit. On a spell attack, it does not hit. You zap into his armor, like his armored carapace, and it just seems to dissipate.
Shoot.
Okay.
Does that have a miss effect on it, or no?
No.
Because it's an attack.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Okay.
Belroth takes another
for
shot at the big Umber Hulk.
Okay, another shot at the Ember Hulk.
I don't have advantage. It has disadvantage.
If you're gonna take a shot at the Ember Hulk, you best not miss.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, it has disadvantage. Correct.
Wait.
Is that still the case, Ellery?
I am not 100% sure. I've read it a couple times and I don't know. So basically, it says until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. And then from there, if it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So maybe it gets to do a Constitution saving throw each turn?
No, it doesn't.
But it says
can't
until
drop the thing.
Okay.
So as long as the spell is active and you keep it up,
Okay.
he still has disadvantage.
That's awesome. That's better than I thought it was.
Really good debuff right there. And you can just every bonus action.
Yep.
Great. I'm going to Belroth is going to shoot some more. I'll try out sharpshooter. I'm gonna focus my eye a little bit more steadily and use my sharpshooter feat. Make this harder. Hopefully, deal more damage. God, this is really scary. 18.
An 18 hits.
Hey!
Nice.
So that'll be a D8 plus a D4 plus 13. Let's go.
So as you do that, as you roll those dice and do the math, I'm giving you a little reprieve. I think in the future, Ellery, I like how this has played out. In the future, I think you need to cast heat metal on the arrow before it is embedded in the skin.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you can cast it on something you can't see. I'm letting it fly this time. But in the future, you'll have to cast it on the arrow, and then you'll have to hope he can embed it.
Okay.
21 damage.
Okay. That
Level
is
4, what up?
a significant chunk of damage.
And Freya's going to attack as well.
Okay.
Freya, not as good. 11.
Not going to hit. All right. So the Umber Hulks begin their attacks. We'll go again with the one that has Freya in its chest. It's still trying to desperately get Freya off of its chest. Miss. Hit with this one.
Shoot.
It strikes Freya with one of its claws, dealing 10 damage to Freya.
Buh.
And then it tries to bite on with its mandibles. And it misses.
Oh, thank God.
2 and an 18.
Boy.
The other creature, they're rolling hot and cold. Nothing in the middle. The other creature attacks Skarpin.
I'm ready.
She bears down at you. Oh wait. So actually, you pop up. You're behind the creature. I think it's aware of that, but I think it's going to attack Ellery and then turn and attack you. So the first claw comes in at Ellery. That's Ellery. It just smashes right into your chest, and you can feel the wind knocked out of you as it does. It hits you critically.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, no.
For 20 damage as the claw slams into you.
Oh my God.
And then it turns to attack Skarpin. And this is just the perfect example of the dichotomy of the night. So it hits you, Ellery, critically. And then it turns to Skarpin, surprised to see you there. It swings, and it totally swings over you and tumbles to the ground. It is now lying prone in front of you, but it burrows down into the ground to get away from you. So you do get an attack of opportunity against it, both of you, if you so choose to use your reaction that way. But it is trying to get away because it fucked up and it was going down, and it will not be taking its last attack.
Yeah,
It missed you, and it won't be taking its last attack.
for sure.
Opportunity.
Skarpin will attack. 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
Ellery will also attack, and she'll point at it and twist the mind and squeeze out the brain. On all you try, there is a strain. And casts Bane on it.
All right. So that makes it.
It makes it bad
Remind me.
at everything.
Yeah, just as bad at everything.
Everything.
He has to take she has to take a charisma saving throw.
Fail.
Okay. So roll a d4 and subtract that number from anytime you make an attack roll, you have to subtract a d4.
Okay. Great.
Seems useful.
Okay, it's you guys again.
That's also for saving throws, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool.
Yes, sorry.
It is underground right now.
Okay. Skarpin having a little bit of reprieve. He's going to reach out to Oleander and cast Prayer of Healing. 14 healing for everybody in the room, aside from the bad guy.
Good
Thank
clarification.
Yeah.
It turns out these are very good-natured, and so they both are healed as well.
Oh no!
Damn it!
They were just boning, and now they're mad that they got interrupted.
That's what I was saying.
I knew it was going to be a problem.
No, okay, so 14 healing to everybody. So you and Ellery, and I guess Freya.
Freya.
Yep. Freya's back to full.
And then bonus action, Skarpin recasts spiritual weapon.
Pillow.
Spiritual pillow above the other one, and it makes the attack
Spiritual weapon.
for 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
6 damage. Poof.
Okay.
Deeran turns around to the group and is like, are we, like, all focusing on one of these guys?
Well, I think the one that we can see, I guess.
Ellery, which one did you cast Bane on?
The one that's underground.
Okay.
And then, so the heat metal is
But that's
gone.
not the heat metal.
Right?
No, the heat metal is one, Bane is the other.
But you can't
Got it.
concentrate on both.
Oh.
Is Bane a constant? I assume it is. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. So, sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, on the one that is baned then, Deeran spins his hands above his head.
You can't see that one. It's underground.
That's okay. I don't have to see it. I just know it exists.
Okay.
And it is within 60 feet.
That is
I
true.
am assuming.
Currently,
And so his hands spin above him in a spectral bell forms, and he swings that hand and rings the bell.
con save?
It has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
So it does get -4,
Yeah.
which makes it fail.
Hey.
Nice.
It takes 7 damage.
Okay. All right.
Is it? Oh, you go.
No, go ahead.
I'm looking up something. You go.
Okay. So. Okay. I guess she's gonna look at the other one. The arrow one. It's not hot anymore, but whatever. And she's going to.
It's still definitely sexy. Don't get it twisted. Like,
One sexy Ember Hulk.
yeah.
Oh. She holds her hands out and then she pulls them back really fast and puts up a little hold on finger. I was about to cast Thunder Wave. And then I remembered what happened when Deeran put a penny in the wall. So she does not do that.
So I cast Shatter instead.
Ooh, that was a yikes. Okay, sorry.
I thought it was going to be awesome. I don't know.
I have my action if you need a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Belroth is going to. So Freya's just going to use the dodge action because I'm not going to command her to do anything. So because she's in a bit of a pickle at the moment. But Belroth going to use his bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the one he can see.
Yep.
And then Sharpshooter again.
Okay.
See if I can do it twice.
Get him.
The move's so nice.
Get him.
Please. Yes. 18 plus whatever. Plus 2. 20. Dirty 20.
It's
Oh, that feels real good. So it'll be a D8 plus a D6 plus 13. 8 plus 13 is 21.
okay. Yeah, you sink another arrow into the Umber Hulk. It wobbles, tumbles, and falls over backwards. It is dead.
Whoa!
Okay. Skarpin's right next to me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. So she's gonna kind of reach out and touch his shell. Knowing what you can give this fight is making me want to boost your might. Bear's endurance makes you better than before. So now you have 2d6 temporary hit points. and advantage on Constitution saving checks, which...
I'll roll it.
Yeah. Or, Anthony, do you want me to?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
Cool.
Go for it, Mikey.
Nice. Got some temporary hit points equal to 7. And what was the second thing? Sorry, I was excited about the hit points.
That's okay. The second thing is kind of dumb. You get advantage on Constitution checks.
No, I'm excited about it.
Could
Okay.
be good.
Yeah, you never know.
You're right. They might try to feed you a white American.
So I need Ellery and Belroth to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
14.
7!
Nice.
Okay.
I was so impressed with my work that I wasn't paying attention.
The ground rumbles underneath your feet, and then suddenly the ground under your feet is no more as an Umber Hulk bursts from underneath you. Ellery, you manage to dodge out of the way. Belroth,
You don't.
you get flung against the wall. You take 7 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the hard stones. And the whole place is shuddering again as this new tunnel has been dug here. So the stones are shifting uncomfortably, although nothing has fallen yet. The creature makes 1 attack at Ellery, 1 attack at ReedDeeran with its claws as it has popped up in the middle of everybody.
Oh, no.
1 at Ellery, 1 at ReedDeeran. It hits both. Ellery, you take 12. ReedDeeran, you take 11.
Okay, I can do 11.
And then it brings its mandibles down on Skarpin to try and crack into his hard shell with its teeth.
Impossible.
And it does fail.
Thanks.
Belroth, when he was flung against the wall, reflexively channels his Hellish Rebuke ability from being a tiefling. The thing has to make a dexterity saving throw.
How do you rebuke it?
It just sort of like, as he bumps up against the wall, his eyes like kind of open up in that when you had previously seen him very annoyed about being referred, his homeland being referred to as Turtle Island, those eyes like lit up, those reflexively flare up again, and like a fiery blaze almost just appears on the Umber Hulk.
That is 17.
It passes, and nothing happens. It takes half, though, I guess. It still does take half damage. It's 2d10 fire damage.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. 8, 9, 10, 11. So, half of 11. You do the math. I'm not going to.
It's a 6. That's a 6.
I'm not doing the math. Don't tell me to.
I didn't. Okay. So it's made its attacks.
Cool.
It's down to you guys.
Skarpin says,
Just like your buddy over there, why don't you take a rest?
and he casts sleep on it,
Okay.
which is going to be
So you cast
5,
sleep on the area, right?
within a 20-foot area.
Okay, that'll hit everybody.
Well,
And you're
can
going to
I-
hit the lowest hit point creatures first.
can I
That's
do it in a
us,
manner
baby.
of which my radius hits. It's centered in the middle of the wall, so that my radius
He has popped up in the middle of everyone.
is
Like-
below the ground, so that the upper
Z-axis.
part of the circle has just hit him.
No. No.
All right, fine. He's cast it anyways.
What?
One. Here we go.
Don't.
Uh, 17.
Hit points worth?
Hit points worth.
What's everybody's current hit points?
25.
20.
16.
What are Freya's?
Freya's back at full. 25.
25?
Yeah.
Skarpin, what are yours?
25.
I don't think it affects
I
you.
wouldn't affect me.
Deeran falls asleep.
Great
Classic
job.
Deeran. Yeah, Deeran, he's been tired. Like, this was tough, man. He just kind of... Does sleep, like, is it like an instantaneous effect, or do I get a chance to, like, curl up and, like, wrap myself in my cloak and...
I think it's not a wrap up in on your cloak or anything like that, but like you can't keep your eyes open and you stumble to the ground.
Yeah. He puts a hand out, and he does end up like curled, and very cute.
Well, that didn't go according to plan.
Clarification question on sleep.
Yeah.
So, Deeran, you don't lose those hit points, right?
No, I'm just asleep now.
Okay.
I just lose my turn. It's like a skip card
Okay. So,
until I'm woken up.
I don't know if Ellori knows the difference. So, Ellori's going to run to Deeran. And fights aren't easy, wounds can kill, but if I can help it, none of them will. And she's going to give him cure wounds. And I don't even know if that wakes him up, but...
It does.
It
Okay.
heals me, but...
He was hurt, so it does heal him.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It does not. Is that what you just said?
Correct. It does not wake him up.
Oh, okay. 11.
Holy shit. Yeah, Deeran looks great. His cuts kind of like cure on his face.
And
Still snoozing.
after
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Nice
Skarpin
indeed.
kind of calls out and it's like,
Ellery, he's just asleep. He's okay.
but too late for her to not waste her spell.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just my bad.
Skarpin, why'd you put him to sleep?
Wasn't the plan.
Belroth uses his bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the new Umbra Hulk. And feeling hot, he's going to sharpshooter again, even though he just got his head knocked. That's not as good. 6 plus 2, 8.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Belroth's head, he's a little rocked right now. And so he can't really seem to shoot straight. And
What is Freya doing?
Freya, well, she's bonus action was used by Hunter's Mark, so she's just kind of dodging still.
Okay. The Umber Hulk, I think it's still focused on Skarpin with his tough exterior that it's trying to get into. So it's going to try to bite down on you again.
Oh, you're just jealous of my shell.
It gets in this time.
Shellless. I thought that was good.
I would have laughed, but I'm in a fight.
For 16.
Buh!
Yeah.
Deeran chuckles a little bit in his sleep.
And then it does send another claw at you, Skarpin, and a claw at Ellery. Skarpin and Ellery both miss.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh, and that wasn't even including the Bane
Well,
on the first
Isn't
one.
Bane
Oh,
also...
okay.
Now there's Bear's Endurance, though, right?
Bear's Endurance is just temporary hit points because we don't have to
Yep.
make con checks for...
I don't think it might be concentration. It might be. I don't know. But I don't think it is with a buff, but maybe.
Might be.
It's not. No, I checked.
Okay, great.
And endurance, enhanceability is not a concentration.
Cool.
Wait, it is.
Yeah, it
Fuck.
is.
Sorry, y'all. I'm
It's all right.
sorry.
That's okay.
New spell list. Who dis?
Yeah, honestly.
All right, so it's made its attacks. It's your turn again.
And yeah, Skarpin is mad. He forgot about his spiritual pillow, and the last time, and now that he got hurt, it's gone. And now he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt through his shield at the creature. So he's got to make an attack, and he rolls miserably and is upset about it, and he is going to sit there looking intimidating.
Great.
Belroth is going to loose another arrow. Not going to use sharpshooter this time because these guys seem kind of hard to hit. I would have hit. Man, that's fine. 14 plus 7.
That'll hit. And you wouldn't have hit.
Well, never mind then. Then I made the right choice. 9 piercing. And then Freya's going to run from the other side of the room, run and charge to try and knock this thing over again.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's a 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think Freya runs up toward it, and it just smashes a claw into her, launching her away. But she's a cat. She lands on her feet.
Cool. Does she take damage?
No, on the other side of the room. She's just knocked away.
Okay. Well, perfect. She can do it again next turn.
Deeran snores loudly.
Make a sleep check.
Don't have to. Succeeds.
It's true.
It lasts for...
Skarpin did that for him.
How long, Skarpin?
A minute.
At least a minute.
Or until woken.
Yeah.
Great. You have 5 rounds to go. Deeran.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. Ellori's gonna run over to Deeran and shake him. Deeran, wake up. Deeran.
Uses a whole action to wake me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Deeran snaps out of it. And I had the coolest dream.
I'm excited for you to tell me about it later.
What was it?
The Umber Hulk makes its attacks. One comes the bite again at Skarpin. Is a miss. One claw at Deeran, one at Ellery this time as they are together, and the claws come bearing down at them.
Deeran, as a reaction, because Ellery is still touching him, Deeran casts Shield. Oh shit, it's only range of self, not touch range. But he still does it. And so I gain a +5 bonus to my AC.
The shield protects you. And is the difference maker. You can feel that shield, it gets, the claw hits the shield, and it's as it comes right next to you. You can feel it cracking underneath the pressure of this claw. The other claw slams into Ellery. She takes 8.
Oof.
Ouch.
Okay, that's the Umber Hulk.
Deeran stands up and wipes himself down. And he points a finger out again. And this time a red beam shoots from the necklace around his neck as he casts Scorching Ray.
I love how many beams Deeran has.
He's just he knows a lot of guys named Ray, and he's gonna shoot them all out.
He's a wizard.
Let's see. My best one was an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
The other two were an 8 and a 12.
One hit is fine.
Great. And let's see. That does 2d6. So that does 6 damage.
Okay.
Deeran is not super useful in this fight.
I mean,
We have a lot of sound.
you're more useful
attacks.
awake.
Well,
All right, who's next?
Skarpin's like, he just kind of rolls his shoulders a little bit, kind of loosens up, and then he swings the shield forward and casts Guiding Bolt again. $16.
Not enough.
He just looks at his shield, kind of brushes it off, and sighs.
These things have insanely high
Wipes
AC.
it down.
Two of you remain.
Sorry. Okay. Ellery throws her chakram.
Okay.
I thought there was more that Skarpin was going to do.
Don't you still have spiritual weapon?
No, concentration.
And she hits with an 18.
That is a hit.
Hell yeah, it is. For 5 damage.
Okay.
Did I already went. Did I not already went?
No.
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 Oh, okay. Belroth shoots. That's why I was like waiting because I thought I had already gone. Belroth shoots another arrow. Fa-pa! Dirty 20. 13 plus 7.
It's a hit.
5, 6, 7, 8. And then Freya lunges in, after being swatted across the room, lunges, jumps off of Skarpin's shell to, like, try and pounce on this thing again. Goes for the eyes.
get him.
Are you kidding?
Oh, it was real good, no?
I literally rolled another one on the same dice.
Okay. So this time she jumps at it, and it catches her in its mandibles, biting down for 16 points of damage.
Oh, this poor thing has made a bad enemy. Hopefully.
And now it makes its attacks.
Oh, boy.
It bites again at Freya, who is
In its mouth.
near its mouth. It hits for another 15 points of damage.
Freya's down.
And then it takes 2 swings, one at Skarpin. And another at Skarpin, because it missed that one. For 9 damage, Skarpin.
Don't treat Freya like that.
And one last time, tries to cast Guiding Bolt. 22.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's radiant damage, and then on the next attack, somebody else gets advantage on it. So that is 19 damage.
Okay.
Don't mess with our cat.
Do y'all mind if I
No, you should do this
step
one.
on up?
Go first.
And Deeran puts his hands together, and the whites of his eyes are shown again. His hair flies up, and a beam shoots from his chest. He's casting Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Wait, which bolt?
Yeah. And that is a 19 to hit. Let's go.
That's a hit.
And because he did it at 2nd level, that's 2d12. For 21 damage. Holy shit,
yeah.
let's go.
Okay. The witch bolt crackles out
Witch
of
bolt?
your... yes. It crackles out of your necklace and slams into the Umber Hulk, shattering its carapace. and exposing the creature underneath, who stumbles backwards and falls to the ground with a squishy as it hits the stone floor.
Wait, there was a creature inside the Umber Hulk all along?
I mean, yes, an Umber Hulk.
An Under Hulk.
Good job, Deeran. Yeah, good teamwork, everybody. Well done.
Give me a death saving throw for Freya.
Yeah, sure.
I hate the way you said that, Anthony.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Fail. And I'm looking up. I'm pretty sure I can use a spell slot to heal her, and I'm trying to look up the rules for that, but I may also be wrong.
Just do it.
I can also just do it. Ellori's halfway over to Freya anyway.
Okay.
Fights aren't easy, wounds can kill, but if I can help it, none of them will. And that is 5. Sorry.
She's up.
Great.
Yeah, as soon as she pops up, Deeran opens his cloak and pulls out half a sandwich and just holds it down for her and scratches behind her ears.
Belroth is nervous parenting right now and trying to figure out if there's other injuries that need to be tended. And very trying to very carefully help her because she's bloody right now. She's pretty bloody right now.
Deeran finishes the remaining quarter of the sandwich.
Do you guys think we should maybe rest here for a little bit?
Yes.
In here?
I just don't want to go into another room with more of those monsters.
Yeah, I was thinking we could get the hell out of here.
Oh, we got a job to do here.
Yeah. If you want to camp up by all the gravestones, we could do that, Deeran, but...
I feel like I saw a ghost up there.
Well, all right, fine. We can stay down here, you guys. Jeez.
Okay.
And he tries to eat one of the creatures.
Yeah, you can. You can try to eat it. You're not sated.
I tried.
And
I assume you still do.
Yeah.
You still eat the whole thing.
he's just going to eat it while he's resting.
It's good cleanup.
So are you guys resting in this central chamber, or are you going in the side room that they were in?
Let's head in here. Maybe there's something interesting that they were doing. I didn't see any other creatures though, so I think it's also safe.
Okay, and maybe we can close the door and lock it just for some little extra protection.
Skarpin looks at the ground with the holes in it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
You guys push into the room and shut the door for extra protection. Step over the Umber Hulk hole. There are 6 ancient makeshift decrepit beds in here. They have falling apart. But there are beds. Additionally, it looks like there are some chests along the eastern wall in here. They are also old and decaying, but there are 2 chests in here.
Ellori opens one.
Yeah.
You go over to it, and as you open it, the whole thing falls apart basically in your hands. And inside this chest, you see a bunch of gold pieces at the bottom of it. Counting them out, it looks to be about 300 gold.
Well, great.
Deeran checks the other chest then. He goes up and he goes, "Hey, Skarpin, check it out, man." And he rests on it.
It bites you. No. I mean, that was your concern initially.
Yeah.
No, this one also crumbles to dust under you. And inside is a golden cup.
But
Hey guys, do you think this might be the cup we were looking for?
I don't know. He said it would be simple. That looks pretty fancy to me.
He also said we'd know it when we see it. Do we know it or no?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's it.
I mean,
I know it.
Skarpin, give me a religion check.
17.
On this cup, you see symbols of the god of justice, Mercus, that ring the lower portion of this chalice.
Oh, that's desire. Yeah, that's it. That's the Mercus cup, and I think that's something that that creep would like.
Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know, word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.
Serious business.